Welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are located around our lovely planet. This is Margo and Mark again for another take on the games of life. And today we're going to talk about the game of relationships. And I'll just start by saying, before I hand it over to Margo, that everything in life is about relationship. Margo.
And one may think that, oh, well, I don't have to play the relationship game, but we do. We've always got a relationship with ourselves. And
Absolutely.
even a hermit on an island has relationships with the plant and animal life around him. So it is a non-negotiable game of life.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. And so you talked about, or you mentioned a game, well, not a game, but the relationship with self, right? With yourself and how important that is. Um, and a lot of people will say, oh, they may say, well, I have a good relationship with myself, but well, really? I mean, because when we peel back the layers, we may find that we may not have as best relationships. So, and just one thing that I just throw out there at you is how on a scale, how big is your belief in yourself? But do you suffer from limiting beliefs? That's just one thing, and that's the relationship with self. Um, yeah. So, mm,
Yes, and when we think about all of these things, before we can have a healthy relationship with someone else, we must have a healthy one with ourselves. And
yes.
do we have emotional mastery? Do
Mm,
are we able
mm,
to control our thoughts and our feelings and not let them control us? And it's something
absolutely.
for me that requires a lot of work.
Mm,
And one of the oldest do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Um, you have to love yourself for that. Love your neighbor as yourself. I mean, all
mm,
religions have something along those lines that
yeah.
if we don't treat ourselves well, then it's impossible to treat others well.
Yeah. Yes. And it's important for us to get the tools that will help us um, deal with trauma that we have. Everybody in our world grows up in an environment. It's like the rite of passage in life that you're going to be exposed to some sort of trauma, whether that's physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, whatever it is. But we need to have or need to be able to implement tools in our life that will assist us in navigating through that so that those traumas, if I could just, you just say issues or events, however you want to articulate it, but that you have the tools to work through that so that those instances that we perceive as negative, as that draw a lot of emotional ire from within ourselves, doesn't that we don't allow that to keep us from fulfilling the wonderful purpose that I'm sure the divine has allowed us all to participate in. So I just would want to share that because it's very, very important. That's probably one of the most important, I think, with not just having that love and that good relationship with yourself, but how do we maintain that given all of the external stuff that washes down on us that makes us feel one way or another? All right, I guess with that, we'll close on that. And we are hoping and wishing that you're having a great day, a great evening, a great midday. Margo and Mark just signing off, and we'll see you on our next run of the games of life. Thank you.